Hi, Sagittarius. Good morning. Sagittarius, welcome to the weekend reading. You can kind of get a heads up to what the weekend holds for you. We do this every week on Friday. And Sagittarius, I think that I have solved the Ko-fi PayPal problem. Okay, so we're going to try it again next week. I'm going to make the extended reading for that love reading public. You're welcome. And, I'm going to start doing extended readings for all of the readings. Okay? Yeah. And there's also a membership option for $10 a month. You can get all the extended readings and a weekly reading that is just for members, and you do that by joining the channel. Click the join button. Yes, Sagittarius, we're getting motivated, making plans for the year ahead. We're almost at 3,000. I'm so excited, Sagittarius. So yeah, okay. Because I know that people tried to buy it, and so I'm just going to make it public. But I think that I have solved the problem. So we'll see next week if that's true. We'll see. Sometimes PayPal can be difficult. So, yeah, let's do this, Sag. So, Sagittarius this weekend. The theme for the weekend is relaxing. Interestingly enough, because I don't see that a lot in the energy. I feel like that's what you want to do for sure, because you definitely want to do that, but I don't see that happening, Sag. I'm sorry. And keep in mind that the weekend hasn't happened yet. And this could be for you, or it could not be for you, Sag. That's why I throw in a bunch of messages, so that there are some general messages for the whole, and, just in case these specific situations don't come your way, Sag. Okay? Because I care. I want to please everybody. Of course. I'm a Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, I hope that you're feeling well. And your channeled message from Spirit is Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. And Moth Spirit, surrender now. And I really feel like this has to do with the way you may be thinking or feeling in the moment. You're supposed to step into the trust in the universe that everything is about to get better. And also that there's a plan. So you're supposed to expect miracles. And you may not see it, Sagittarius. That's the truth. You may not see it, but you're definitely in this mode of surrender. Okay, Sagittarius. So, yeah, it's like just believe that there is a plan. And I keep hearing for a lot of people, because I feel like for some people there's stuff still happening that is kind of, thinking, I thought this new cycle was here. When are these good things happening? And it's just about being in the right frame of mind, expecting that they are going to happen. And that's why I love the affirmations that start with, I expect and I am certain. I guess. It's like, just let go of your worries and your problems. Give it to God, give it to the universe, and just know that there's a rebirth, which is like this phoenix energy, right? You just know things are going to get better. You know things are going to work out. And if we're judging by the numbers, for real, 6, which is about moving forward, and it is moving forward to success, right? 5 is about change, and 9 plus 3 is 12, and that's about cycles, y'all. We may still be ending a cycle, and, just let your worries go. Let your worries about things working out, just give them to the universe. Don't hold on to them anymore. Because that always feels very much like hangman energy to me. You know, and that is... that's why I made a God box, which I call my surrender box. And whenever I'm worried about something, I just write it down and put it in the box. Kind of like the fuck it bucket. Which is also useful. So our question for today, which this is something I'm going to do for engagement with everyone, because I don't give additional information on the reading, right? But you could answer this question for me, y'all. What are you putting in the fuck it bucket? For real. What are you putting in the fuck it bucket, Sag? And riddle me that, right? Riddle me that. So let's get on with it, because under the deck is like the Queen of Swords. You know, you could, this is what's going on within you, right? Wanting, you know, the Queen of Swords is about planning for the future, thinking about the future. It couldn't be about making decisions, but I always feel the Queen of Swords being very much about information, getting information, planning, you know, and it's with the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card. It's kind of like you've experienced your endings, right? And you're ready for things to change. And so you may be thinking about, well, what do I need to do? And what do I want to do? You know, what makes sense? And so, you know, there's a lot of mental energy here, for sure. But I don't even think you're going to have time to think about that, if I'm being quite honest with you. I really don't, judging by what it looks like is going on. And there is this feeling within you of not having time, because your curveball, which is pointing something out to you, Sag. Your curveball is stress, calm, schedule, and fright. So I really do think, Sag, that, I mean, you want to have time, you want to be calm, right? So you're definitely wanting to relax and maybe feeling some kind of way because you can't. But that's really pointing out some things to you about your schedule. And, you know, it's funny because in the self-care messages, set a routine is coming up. So there may really be for you, Sag, you know, we don't like it because we don't like boring, but, you know, if you want to create more time for yourself, you might need to start a daily routine, you know, or improve your routine, because the aim is creating time for yourself. You know, I said what I said. So your energy this weekend is interesting. Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Now, yeah, I mean, you might be thinking about someone, Sag. You might. Or maybe you're just thinking about relationships or love or romance in general. But the overall energy I get from this is just feeling good, Sag. You just want to do what feels good to you. You know, and because you just want to feel good, you just want to be happy. And, you know, you could really be opening your heart to love. But this also talks about, you know, what's good for you, right? With the Nine of Cups. Because the Nine of Cups is your own emotional state, right? Feeling good yourself, you know, and I feel like you may be feeling some emotions this weekend. That's a lot of cups, right? But it's a lot of cups in a really positive way. Because if someone is expressing feelings to you, or you get into some emotional conversations, it's actually making you feel good. So keep that in mind, Sag. Because someone could be making an offer to you. I mean, maybe it is someone who wants to do something good for you. And, it feels like there's someone here who wants to make you feel good. And what's wrong with that? We deserve that, Sag, right? We deserve that. We sure do. And, it's like the Two of Cups is here with the Page of Pentacles. I do feel like there may be an opportunity for you this weekend to make a connection closer. To plant some seeds in a connection, which it does feel like there's communication that brings you closer together with someone. Now, that could be a friend. It could be moving towards romance. Maybe romance is in the air, Sag. I do feel as if it's very interesting to me because I'm not really sure you want this conversation, right? But you do want to focus on what feels good, And so if this is a difficult conversation, Sag, I feel like you may not be wanting it. But, the thing is, too, is like you may be in a little bit of a defensive energy. Maybe this person has hurt you before. Who knows? But with the Six of Swords and the Nine of Wands, it's like you don't want to focus on the past. Right? There's a sense that you just want to, spend time doing good things for your body, maybe getting more rest. And you kind of don't want to deal with this, even though on some level it's a conversation that needs to be had. Because this is what you want to do. You want to just, spend time alone, maybe even go out, right? Maybe even go somewhere because the Six of Swords can deal with travel. So you want to do something that's relaxing for you. And so I don't know why this is going to bring you closer with this person. But something about it feels to me like you don't want to do it because you just want to relax. And I feel like that's because it might be forcing you to make a decision. With the King of Wands and the Magician here, I don't feel like this is a decision that you want to make on the spot, but I feel like someone might be forcing that decision on you. And I feel like part of it is just that. You just want to feel good. You don't want to hash over the past. Right? With the Ten of Wands being here, the Three of Wands, and the Three of Swords. It's like you fully understand, that there is water under the bridge. I just feel like you just don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with that because, you know what? I want to feel good. King of Cups. I want to feel good. King of Cups, King of Pentacles and the Judgment. I've gotten to this balanced, stable place and I've decided that I'm leaving the past behind. I don't know that you're against talking with this person. I just kind of think that you don't want to rehash things. They happened, right? They happened. And yeah, exactly. Look at this. Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Eight of Wands. These things happened. Okay? But we don't need to keep going over it. We don't need to go over it again. Let's just move forward and do better. With the Three of Pentacles, you're willing to work on things, but you're only willing to work on them from the position that we move forward, that we make progress going forward, because you kind of see like going over it again doesn't help. And I feel like that's very much an energy for you. Like you're very aware, I don't know who this is, but that this person took advantage of you. You know that. You know it. You see them clearly. And it's funny because you see this person, you see the devil inside them, right? Look at the Queen of Pentacles is looking at, she knows the devil. But with the Ten of Pentacles being here, it's kind of like saying, I know what your issues are. I know what your karmic energy is. I get it. We don't need to keep going over that. But what we do need to do is do better. Ten of Pentacles. Do better. And I also feel like you maybe even want this person in your life, but you're not going to take me back to a place I've grown from, you know, and this could very well be friends or family members or anything, Sag. You know, I just feel like this strong energy of this isn't about working something out. Whatever happened in the past can't be worked out. And that is what you know. We can move forward in a better way, but this cannot be worked out. I'm sorry. And it feels like whoever this person is, there is this energy kind of they want to go over the past. Maybe they want to explain something. But it's gotten beyond that point, right? Because if it got to the Ten of Wands, it got beyond that. And you're like, this is your shiznit to deal with, not mine. And so, yeah. Sorry, that whole message came out, Sag. That whole message came out. Yeah, so, and I do feel as if this person is trying to force you into a decision of some kind. So, let's take a look and see what we can see about this decision. What do we need to know about this? What do we need to know about this decision, Sagittarius? But I feel like with the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, you're right and good with it. I'm good with it. You know, what was done was done. Interesting. Interesting, Sagittarius. So tell me what this decision is that. Tell me about the King of Wands and the Magician. Ooh, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. Ay, ay, ay. The Two of Pentacles. Interesting. Tell me about the King of Wands and the Magician. Because I feel like, too, this might be the other person feeling pretty positive that we can turn things around, right? Ooh. Queen of Cups reversed. Yikes. You know, someone made a bad choice here. They did. They made a bad choice. I would say that they have a lot of regret about what they did and have surely been working on themselves. But I feel like for you, Sagittarius, you're saying, I'm not sure. You know? I'm not sure. It's like I dealt with it, right? And I moved forward from it. I don't know that I can put myself in that position again, is what you're saying. To be quite honest, you're on the fence about it because you remember what it made you feel. Queen of Cups reversed. Not great. Not great. So I kind of get the sense that you're not sure. Because, yeah, I mean, oh, that's interesting. We're having the Three of Wands here, though, with the Six of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. This is interesting because I think you say this to this person And the truth is, because the Six of Swords is really some transformational communication about moving forward. I feel like this person says, okay, then let's just move forward. Because I feel like the main issue here is rehashing the past. And that's something you don't want to do. It's not that you're sweeping it under the rug, but you did it, you felt it, you dealt with it. We both know what happened. And a lot of times too, sometimes it can be that people will bring stuff up because they want to make themselves feel better. And I feel like you just want to move on to the future so we can move on and do things differently going forward, especially because I have feelings for you. The Two of Cups, I want to feel close to you again. I want it to be stable though. And it's also too this, especially if you have dealt with a push and pull person, it is that I'm only going to do this with you if you're invested in staying. If you're not, then you can go. Oh yeah, that's the decision you're making. Three of Swords, King of Wands. Like you don't want to feel that. So if you're telling the person, I accept what you did. I don't want to go over it again. I'm not trying to punish you. And we can move forward in a better way. But not if you're not invested in staying and making this work for the future, then I will just go elsewhere. Basically, that's what you're saying, Sag. Wow, I love these cards. So that won't be the situation for everyone. But keep in mind, too, that the Two of Cups can be a friend. The Two of Cups is friendship and being aligned with someone. So there was something, this is definitely someone that you have a close bond with. Something went screwy, huh, Sag? Something went screwy. So let's see. Let's get a final word from the animal spirits. A final word. And we've seen in the messages that this conversation is coming. But it is what it is, Sag. It is what it is. I'm going to try to do a reading for singles today. Okay, Sagittarius. What is your advice from the animals? Your advice from the animal spirits. Elk. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Oh, shiznit. Be strong in this, Sag. No backing down, right? Oh, okay. Panda. Oh, my favorite. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. I love that. I have lots of sacred spaces. And it's kind of telling you, too, on the bottom is that there may be some information that you don't know. See, this is interesting. This is creeping in, okay? Because this person is bringing up the past because they have something they want to tell you. And Spirit is asking for you to show compassion and forgiveness. And that this is going to create balance. Maybe it's something that's been in your energy for a while and now you're getting the answers. Well, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice, Sagittarius? So, let's see what your mindful message is. What What is Sagittarius's mindful message? Sagittarius's mindful message for the weekend. Oh. Ew. This reminds me of the 4 agreements and where they say to take nothing personally, because everyone moves through their own truth. It's not personal. People's reactions or opinions of me are not really about me at all. People tend to project their own insecurities or fears onto one another. So when someone speaks unkindly to me, I'll remember that they have something going on that has nothing to do with me. And that's what I'm feeling you may be finding out from the past. Whatever this person did actually had nothing to do with you. And there's something you don't know. So that should be interesting to see unfold, Sagittarius. So that's what I have for you. I hope it really helps. And I'll talk to you soon, Toodles.